नहीं, मैं कभी एक्टर नहीं बनना चाहता था। दिस इज़ आई गेस अ वेरी लकी हैप्पी एक्सीडेंट। तभी मैं एक असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर के तौर पे काम कर रहा था 1 साल से विशेष फ़िल्म में। मैं बनना चाहता था डायरेक्टर या मैं ग्राफिक्स और वीएफएक्स करना चाहता था फ़िल्मों में। भट्ट साहब ने मुझे एक फ़िल्म में ऑफ़र किया, बोला कि एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग कैरेक्टर है। उस कैरेक्टर का एक सपोर्टिंग रोल था उसमें, रघु का कैरेक्टर फुटपाथ। और मैंने ना करके कि फाइनली माय पीपल माय हाउस सेड दैट नो वन गेट्स अपॉर्चुनिटीज लाइक दैट.
When these films were happening, were there ever moments where funnily you found it uncomfortable to watch it with your wife?
Oh, every film I used to find very uncomfortable to watch with my wife because of generally the जिस किस्म की फिल्में और जो scenes थे, and then you're sitting with your girlfriend then and after that wife, it gets uncomfortable. It's not something that you can ever get used to. Maybe in the beginning probably she was a little taken aback, लेकिन उसके बाद उनको लगा कि अच्छा it's a profession. उनकी family को भी थोड़ा सा वो वक्त लगा to warm up to the fact कि अच्छा ये उस तरह नहीं है.
There were conversations about Ibrahim and his nose and all of that. Even if they didn't like the movie, it was not about the film, and that person was constantly tagging people and doing it. Do you feel like it's becoming hatred? Like,
I think just people should start reading comments on social media.
yeah.
I don't read comments.
The toughest phase in your life when your son, who was a child back then, got diagnosed with cancer.
It's a turbulent time in my life that, you know, अगर किसी ने भी खुदा ना खास्ता इससे गुजरे हैं, they know what it feels, and then when they look back they feel like how did I have the energy, the courage and everything to deal with that. It hits you like a ton of bricks, and it's something that you can never be prepared for. No one can be prepared for, because something like that is something that just comes out of, it's like a curveball that comes into your life. It's very difficult to encapsulate in words. It's quite something, but you have to have that courage and hope you'll get through it. You have to discuss that in hushed tones, और उनके सामने आप discuss नहीं कर सकते, and you have to make them feel that everything will be fine. Kids are very resilient यार. I think जिस तरह वो इस चीज़ को बैटल करते हैं, वो सबसे बड़ी सीख मुझे उनसे ही मिली.
In an era where interviews are almost rehearsed, it is a delight to always speak to somebody who's unfiltered, who speaks his heart out and doesn't care or fear what is going to be spoken about, what he says. Imran Hashmi joined me for conversation only on Nayan Sense today. Thank you so much, sir. कैसे हो आप?
Thank you. Very good. आप कैसे हैं?
बिल्कुल ठीक, sir. I don't know if you remember, but I used to write for the Telegraph from Calcutta.
Of course. Yes.
And we had done our first interview during Shanghai.
जी.
And I remember कि वहाँ पे ना जब आपने इंटरव्यूज किए थे प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में, तो सबने आपको पूछा था कि ये सीरियल किसर का टैग है, ये पूरा अलग है. If you look at your career from that movie since now, till now, sorry, there has been a major shift. इंडस्ट्री ना बहुत आसानी से किसी को बॉक्स कर देती है. When did you realize that you are getting typecast or boxed in that particular thing, which is actually not even you?
Yeah, I mean, I think somewhere down the line, 4th या 5th फिल्म के बाद जब आपको एक किस्म के रोल्स मिलते हैं जहाँ पे बहुत स्मार्टली उसमें बस छोटे से वेरिएशंस आ जाते हैं, लेकिन आपको जॉनर के हिसाब से वही चीज़ ऑफर कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि उसमें उनको एक प्रॉफिट नज़र आ रहा है. और दिस इज़ गोइंग बैक टू 2003. तब माहौल अलग था, फिल्म इंडस्ट्री बहुत अलग थी, और आई थिंक उस मुनाफे के लिए बहुत सारे प्रोड्यूसर्स उसी किरदार को वेरिएशन के तौर पे प्रेजेंट कर रहे थे और मिल्क कर रहे थे ऑडियंस के लिए. तभी मुझे पता चल गया था, और ऐसा नहीं था, तभी मेरी चाह थी कि मैं अलग अलग किस्म के कैरेक्टर्स प्ले करूं, लेकिन आई वाज़न्ट बास्किंग इन द ग्लोरी की फिल्में बहुत अच्छी चल रही थी बॉक्स ऑफिस पर, मुझे ऑडियंस का प्यार मिल रहा था, एंड आई डिडंट नो बेटर देन, क्योंकि आप तभी मैं क्या 22 ईयर्स का था. तो मैं सीख रहा था इंडस्ट्री के बारे में. ये चीज़ कहीं 2012-2014 में शंघाई के टाइम पे आवारापन, जन्नत, वंस अपॉन अ टाइम मुंबई, देन आई स्टार्टेड टेस्टिंग कि अच्छा अलग अलग किरदारों को प्ले करने का कैसा आपको क्या लगता है. एक तो एक नर्वसनेस होती है, एक चैलेंज होता है कि कैन आई लिव अप टू दिस, क्योंकि एक अलग कैरेक्टर है. क्योंकि पहले 7 साल मेरे करियर में आई वाज काइंड ऑफ स्लीप वॉकिंग थ्रू रोल्स, वही चीज़ चल रही है, वेरिएशंस हैं उसमें, बट आई थिंक वो एक हर एक के साथ होता है.
It's called ground zero, sir. Do you remember, like you started from zero? You've had connections but never really used them to get into the industry in the beginning. Did you always want to become an actor?
नहीं, मैं कभी एक्टर नहीं बनना चाहता था. दिस इज़ आई गेस अ वेरी लकी हैप्पी एक्सीडेंट जो हुआ. और मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ कि मैंने इस प्रोफेशन को चूज़ नहीं किया, एक्टिंग चोज़ मी, एंड कभी कभी हो जाता है, आप लाइफ
कैसे
में
हुआ?
आपके कुछ अलग प्लान्स हैं, और एक समझ जाओ के तौर पे एक फिल्म थी फुटपाथ, और तभी मैं एक असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर के तौर पे काम कर रहा था 1 साल से विशेष फिल्म्स में। मैं बनना चाहता था शायद बाद में जाके डायरेक्टर, या मैं ग्राफिक्स और वीएफएक्स करना चाहता था फिल्मों में। भट्ट साहब ने मुझे एक फिल्म में ऑफर किया, बोला कि एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग कैरेक्टर है, उस कैरेक्टर का एक सपोर्टिंग रोल था उसमें, रघु का कैरेक्टर
course, yes.
फुटपाथ में। और मैंने ना करके कि फाइनली माय पीपल माय हाउस सेड दैट यू नो नो वन गेट्स अपॉर्चुनिटीज लाइक दैट। अच्छा है, अगर ऐसी टेस्ट इट, अगर आपको पसंद आया तो वी कैन कंटिन्यू, बट जस्ट ट्राई इट आउट। तो ऐसे ही ट्राइंग के तौर पे मैंने वो फुटपाथ में काम किया, और फिर उसके बाद वाज नो लुकिंग बैक।
How do you define success and failure? Because when you speak about the time that you spoke about कि जो भी movies आप कर रहे थे it was touching gold, मतलब उस टाइम ऐसा था कि वो बोला जा रहा था कि सलमान खान और इमरान हाशमी जो भी करेंगे वो सब कुछ चलेगा. You know, did that because you always wanted and craved to become an actor also, an artist, and you were doing commercial films जहाँ पे आपको थोड़ा सा stereotype भी किया जा रहा था. How did you deal with those situations then? Like
Of playing what, as in wanting to be an actor but getting,
yeah, but you are also in the commercial zone,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I think see this is something that आपका इतना कंट्रोल नहीं होता है इस पे, क्योंकि जैसे मैंने कहा कि मुनाफे की बात होती है, लोग आपको उस चीज़ को फिल्म इंडस्ट्री को फ्यूल करने के लिए वो किरदार ऑफर कर रहे हैं, और वही एक स्टार का चीज़ होता है जहाँ पे आपको दे वांट टू जूस दैट आउट। लेकिन फिर आहिस्ता आहिस्ता कुछ फिल्म मेकर्स ने सारे टेकिंग अ पंट ऑन पुटिंग मी इन डिफरेंट प्लेसिंग मी इन डिफरेंट वर्ल्ड्स और डिफरेंट कैरेक्टर्स। जैसे दिवाकर ने किया शंघाई के साथ, वंस अपॉन टाइम आई वुड गिव क्रेडिट टू मिलन एंड एकता। तो आहिस्ता आहिस्ता लोगों ने देखना शुरू किया कि he can also
even in
do
the
that.
dirty picture,
Even
if
in
you
the dirty
notice,
picture.
like other people still were
Yeah.
lusty, but you
Yeah.
were the one who was
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
Like it was
yeah.
a complete.
It was quite other than the images that I had played before that, or playing up to that one image. आई थिंक वो आहिस्ता आहिस्ता शुरुआत थी। आवारापन एक फिल्म थी जिसमें एक बहुत ही अलग किस्म का किरदार था। इट वाज नॉट stereotypical that
Absolutely.
particularly quote unquote Imran Hashmi character in films. So I think that after that people started realizing कि अच्छा he is also एक actor है of certain credibility and he can perform well and he can actually experiment and make these other characters work.
But did you read anything that kind of shifted that in you, that switched that button?
No, it was very organic. I guess the yearn चाह तो हमेशा थी कि मुझे अपने एक्टिंग क्रेडेंशियल्स को फ्लेक्स करना है या कुछ उन्हें एक्सपैंड करना है, बट जब आपको उसी किस्म के ऑफर्स मिल रहे हैं, you can't catch someone's throat at that time, at least at or any time in your career at 25 or 26 and say that okay I want to play this. I didn't know better then. तो फिर आहिस्ता आहिस्ता जब वो कैरेक्टर्स आने लगे, then I started realizing okay I can actually expand as an actor. एक्सपेरिमेंट कर सकता हूँ, ये भी चल रहा है बॉक्स ऑफिस पर और ऑडियंस इसको एक्सेप्ट भी करेगी।
Yeah. When you look back at your entire career, when I said that how do you define success and failure, you've also seen lows, right, in life. Has there ever been a movie which didn't work and it hit you, like where you thought that no, you've put all your eggs in that basket and it didn't work out?
There are a few like that. There's Raja Natwarlal had मुझे personally वो फिल्म बहुत पसंद आई थी, लेकिन वो
good film.
It was a good film, लेकिन for some reason जिस तरह ट्रैक होना चाहिए था वैसा नहीं हुआ। I would say आवारापन ऐसी फिल्म थी जहाँ मुझे लगा कि जो बॉक्स ऑफिस, it was a film that was way ahead of its times. बाद में जो उसको एक्सेप्टेंस मिला, कल्ट फॉलोइंग मिली, वो रिलीज के बाद मिली, और दैट्स टेस्टमेंट टू द फैक्ट दैट कभी-कभी थिएट्रिकल सिर्फ डिसाइड नहीं करती है।
But did it hurt you then?
Because of course it hurt me. Every film that doesn't do well hurts an actor or the crew, क्योंकि बहुत मेहनत जाती है उस फिल्म में, आप 1-1.5 साल उस पर काम करते हैं, एंड जब आप ऑडियंस के सामने पेश करते हैं, you take it very personally also because it's your choice, it's your love and effort that you put in the film. घन चक्कर एक ऐसी फिल्म थी जो अब भी लोग कहते हैं कि इट्स अ फैंटास्टिक फिल्म, जो अगेन डार्क कॉमेडी वे अहेड ऑफ इट्स टाइम्स, बट नाउ वो हमारी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री का एक रिस्की प्रोफेशन जहाँ पे एक माहौल होता है, सेंटिमेंट होता है, people don't tune in sometimes into a particular kind of film. The environment is different. Lot of
if you go on Reddit today, you know there are people who are getting trolled and who are getting bajawed on Reddit. But if you go on Reddit, there are people will write unpopular opinion, which has become popular opinion today, which you just mentioned. Avarapan people love.
Oh, of course.
Like I think they're the happiest now that you've announced Avarapan 2.
Yeah. And this actually started off. There was a conversation इस फिल्म के इर्द गिर्द कि you know it is one of my or the most successful film शायद बॉक्स ऑफिस पर नहीं, बट जनरली द मैमथ काइंड ऑफ कल्ट
True.
स्टेटस जो उसके बाद उसको मिला, हम चाहते थे कि हम फॉर द सेक ऑफ एक सीक्वल बनाने के तौर पे हम सिर्फ इसको किक स्टार्ट नहीं करें, क्योंकि बहुत सारी ऐसी फिल्में बन रही है, बट वी फेल्ट जब आपके पास एक सही स्क्रिप्ट होगा तभी इसको अनाउंस करें, एंड वी वर वर्किंग ऑन इट फॉर क्वाइट अ फ्यू ईयर्स, और फाइनली एक वक्त आया कि हमने कहा कि यू नो दिस इज इट, एंड इट वाज अ वेरी की थिंग. मैं एक ट्रिप पे गया था 1 महीने पहले, 1 साल पहले, और एक आदमी आया था एक कॉफी शॉप में, और उसने मुझे इसका हाथ दिखाया. ही हैड टैटूड आवारपन विद अ सिंबल ऑफ अ पिजन. तो आई वाज लाइक दिस इज द फॉलोइंग, ही एक्चुअली टैटूड दैट फ्रॉम वाचिंग द मूवी. तो उस किस्म का एक वाइब है फिल्म का. देन आई मैसेज द मेकर्स एंड आई सेड दैट दिस इज द फिल्म, वी हैव टू get the script going and announce it soon, and then it happened.
Yeah, and you know, I want to ask you, because for the years that I've met you from Calcutta till today, you are a very shy person in general, right? But you've always done bold roles. How do you switch that on? Have you ever been in uncomfortable situations while performing a scene, possibly?
I don't define people as shy or extroverted.
Everybody's ambiverted.
I would say I'm an ambivert.
Yeah, everybody's ambiverted.
ये एक बाइनरी चीज होती है जहाँ पे हमें, कमिंग बैक टू बॉक्सिंग पीपल इन स्पेसिफिक मोल्ड्स, कि आप ऐसे ही हैं, वो नहीं होना चाहिए. आई थिंक पीपल एंड पर्सनैलिटीज आर लिटिल मोर कॉम्प्लेक्स देन दैट. बट आई थिंक यस, आई एम जनरली मोर इंट्रोवर्टेड एंड एक्सट्रोवर्टेड, और मैंने जनरली 90% जो कैरेक्टर्स प्ले किए हैं वो एक्सट्रोवर्टेड कैरेक्टर्स प्ले किए हैं. But there's a side of me also where I unleash that extroverted side time and with people I'm comfortable with, not probably with people that I don't know too well.
Yeah.
So वो side जो है with close people, वो कहीं आ जाता है, because that is a part of my personality. But I need a safe environment.
So how
to
are the
get
two
out of my.
personalities different? Like, what would you do?
I'm more introspective as a person. I think a lot. I'm more introspective. You can say that I'm not someone who goes out there and goes to every Tom or every film party. I don't yearn for that. आपका अगर एक extroverted nature होगा तो आपको कुछ gratification मिलता है उन सब चीज़ों से, मुझे नहीं मिलता है. You know, I like having probably an intimate dinner with close friends. उस किस्म का. But I'm not that super introvert who doesn't get out and doesn't do anything. I'm not even that extreme. So I think it's a blend of both things.
Yeah, but you also have a very supportive family, like your wife, and you have had a love story which is like for the books. I just saw that interview where you spoke about it. It's so. How do I say? For our generation, it's very like aspirational. When these films were happening, were there ever moments where funnily you found it uncomfortable to watch it with your wife, or kabhi aisa?
Oh, every film I used to find very uncomfortable to watch with my wife. Because of generally जिस किस्म की फिल्में और जो scenes थे, and then you're sitting with your girlfriend then, and after that wife, it gets uncomfortable. It's not something that you can ever get used to. Family के साथ भी बैठ के उन चीज़ों को देखना, when it's actually not a quote unquote family film.
That's true.
The most of them were adult films. तो आप खुद के लोगों के साथ बैठ के ये जो scenes देख रहे हैं, and anyways it was kind of शॉकिंग, क्योंकि हमारी इंडस्ट्री में इतनी फिल्में नहीं बन रही थी तभी इस तरह की फिल्में, वो जो इरोटिक थ्रिलर्स हुआ करते थे. सो या इट वाज अनकंफर्टेबल. बट जैसा मैं कहता हूँ, आप फैमिली के लिए और दोस्तों के लिए फिल्में नहीं बनाते हैं, आप ऑडियंस के लिए बनाते हैं, और उनका एक डिमांड होता है, आप वो डिमांड को फ्यूल करते हैं, एंड यू मेक द फिल्म्स फॉर दैट, एंड दैट्स व्हाई दे वर वर्किंग एट द बॉक्स ऑफिस.
But how did she react? Did she ever have like a?
No, she's very calm and collected about it. She's not. Maybe in the beginning probably she was a little taken aback, लेकिन उसके बाद शायद उनको लगा कि अच्छा, it's a profession. वो एक लाइन ड्रॉ करना पड़ता है between the profession and the person. उनकी फैमिली को भी थोड़ा सा वो वक्त लगा to warm up to the fact कि अच्छा, ये उस तरह नहीं है. जो जनरली ऑडियंस लोगों को भी उस वक्त लगता था कि अच्छा, he is just like that, which happens to a lot of actors.
Absolutely.
It blends into your perception of a real personality.
Absolutely.
तो लगता है कि अच्छा, वो वैसे रोल्स करता है तो असल जिंदगी में वैसे ही होगा. It's not like that.
How did you convince them that? Who convinced you? Did
No, I
she
never
did, or both of
convince
you?
them. It's just the more time you spend with them, उनको समझ में आ जाता है कि आप वैसे नहीं हैं, and वो perception है, फिल्म का character है, and if you're smart, which they are, it just takes a few meetings to understand कि it's not that.
When you look at your filmography, especially in the last few years, you have very carefully selected the movies, right? जैसे आपने बोला कि एक टाइम पे your movies are still commercial, but it at least has given you the gravitas as an artist.
Yeah.
Like when you do a film, you do very few films, but when you do a few like a film or a project, people actually expect something out of it. Like when I saw the trailer, I'm really happy that somebody is speaking about it, because 2 years ago I was in Kashmir,
Yeah.
and बोला जाता है ना कि कश्मीर में माहौल खराब है, ये है,
जी,
वो
जी.
है, but people there are so welcoming.
Of course.
There are different sides to Kashmir.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
feel like this is also bringing out both sides, right?
course.
It actually preaches harmony more than war.
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
very honest,
Yeah.
when you see the trailer, you're like, no, जरूरत
Yeah,
नहीं है, इनके
yeah.
हाथों से हथियार छीनने की जरूरत है.
Yes.
Do you feel like there are many films that are being made only to harp on that particular angle because it gives more eyeballs, but you stand differently in that?
नहीं, ये पहले तो इट्स डेफिनेटिव डिफाइनिंग मिशन जो बीएसएफ ने लीड किया
Yes.
तभी 2003 में, जिसने एक तरह से हमारी हिस्ट्री को बदल दिया. जैश
Yeah.
मोहम्मद को, टेररिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को कंप्लीटली डिस्टेबलाइज कर दिया इस ऑपरेशन ने.
Absolutely.
और हाँ, एक परसेप्शन रहा है कश्मीर का कि एक बहुत ही अनस्टेबल, एक बहुत ही वॉलेटाइल, एक बहुत ही कॉम्प्लेक्स जगह तो है, सेंसिटिव जगह है, लेकिन जब आप वहाँ जाते हैं, जो हमने वहाँ पे 40 डेज शूटिंग की है, वो सिचुएशन जो हुआ करता था प्रॉब्ली 2 decades बैक,
Yeah.
वो वैसा इतना ख़राब है नहीं. एक सेंस ऑफ सिक्योरिटी है वहाँ पे, बहुत सारे टूरिस्ट आने लगे हैं
Yeah.
वहाँ. हमारी शूटिंग दूसरे शहरों से काफ़ी स्ट्रेस फ्री थी.
Yeah,
मैं शहर के
peaceful.
नाम नहीं लेना चाहता हूँ, लेकिन वहाँ जब शूटिंग अलग अलग कोने में हिंदुस्तान में बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं क्राउड्स के साथ. वहाँ पे तो क्राउड्स बहुत सपोर्टिव थे हमारी शूटिंग को लेकर, और कभी भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुआ हमारी ग्राउंड जीरो की शूटिंग में श्रीनगर में. सो वेरी वेरी सपोर्टिव, एंड मोर पीपल शुड गो देयर और अपनी फिल्मों को वहाँ पे शूट करना चाहिए इफ इट्स स्पेसिफिक टू द लोकेशन. हम एक्चुअली 18th को वी डूइंग इट्स
Yes, I
हिस्टोरिकल
know.
इवेंट जहाँ पे 38 इयर्स के बाद एक स्क्रीनिंग होने वाली है, एक इवेंट होगा, रेड कार्पेट इवेंट. And that is what we should do as filmmakers. We should have more events in a place like that. We owe it to that place और perception को बदलने में, क्योंकि एक sense of normalcy आती है वहाँ पे, which it is. It's a nice place, and we should go there and show that okay, there is a certain harmony and security there, and more people should showcase, more films should release in theaters, और theaters आने चाहिए वहाँ पे श्रीनगर में. बहुत important.
Absolutely, because the place is lovely, and because you brought it up, yes, you're going on 18th, and it's
Yeah.
going to be a really, really crazy time, because I think like there's a lot of love in that
Yeah.
space. Like I have been on a flight back from Srinagar, and I've like you visit so many places. I went there with my mom. I extended the trip with my mom, but you will not believe, while leaving, I actually felt like a part of me was like left back.
Yeah,
It is that good.
And it's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Like मैं पहली बार श्रीनगर में इस फिल्म की शूटिंग के लिए गया था, और like that whole thing about it's a postcard.
Yeah,
It's like you
it
go to
is.
Dal Lake, you see the boats and all over there. It's actually you seeing that live postcard in front of you.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah. Today, does it hurt you as much if a film doesn't work like you're expecting it to? जैसे it used to hurt you back in the day?
It always hurts. I'll be honest. कभी भी कोई भी एक्टर अगर ये कह रहे हैं कि वो इससे डिटैच होते हैं, डिटैचमेंट इज एक्चुअली अ स्किल सेट जब आप उसको गार्नर करते हैं बहुत सालों के बाद, विच आई हैव ऑल्सो लर्न कि आफ्टर अ वाइल जब फिल्म नहीं चलती है बॉक्स ऑफिस पर, कि यू कांट मल ओवर इट फॉर टू लॉन्ग.
Yeah.
बट जब नहीं चलती वो तो धक्का लगता है आपको, क्योंकि आपकी एक पर्सनल इन्वेस्टमेंट होती है, इमोशंस होते हैं, एक पूरे क्रू की मेहनत होती है फिल्म में. जब वो फिल्म चलती नहीं है तो इट्स डेफिनेटली समथिंग दैट रियली हिट्स यू हार्ड.
Is there one film that really hit you hard in the last few years that you felt like, यार ये क्यों नहीं चली, या ये ज़्यादा चल सकती थी?
इट्स वन स्पेसिफिक फिल्म, आई थिंक एवरी फिल्म, क्योंकि वो हर फिल्म के साथ वही एक तरह से जर्नी होती है, शिद्दत के साथ आप काम करते हैं फिल्म पर, कैरेक्टर पर, विद द क्रू,
Yeah.
द बॉन्डिंग विद द क्रू, जो मेहनत जाती है हर फिल्म में, वो हर फिल्म में जब बॉक्स ऑफिस पर ऑडियंस आपको एंडोर्स नहीं करती है, you're shocked, you're surprised, but then you have to take it on your chin. वो I always say that Friday, Saturday, Sunday वो एक चीज़ होती है, फिर आपको पता चल जाता है कि वो फिल्म का फेट क्या है. You have to dust yourself on a Monday and move on with life.
But is there one film that maybe you were offered and you were almost gonna do, couldn't do because of logical reasons, that you wish you had done? Like कि
No, whichever film I've rejected, I have not regretted at all.
no, maybe you didn't want to reject, but time didn't allow you, something like that.
Actually, there's been no film like that जहाँ पे time has not. अगर मुझे फिल्म करनी है, I make the time to do that film. I make sure I ऊपर नीचे करके I do the film and get it done. if I'm passionate about it.
Yeah.
For example, there's this film that I'm doing, which I'm rushing back for my trip. It's something that we've, in the midst of everything, I was like, okay, I love this film, मुझे करनी है, and we've just gone and finished the entire film right now in Lucknow.
Oh, you've already finished it?
Yeah, in a few days we're going to finish. I'm going to fly back and finish the last few days.
Okay. You know, when you talk about ground zero, one thing that can hit you the worst way is when something affects your family. Like I've seen actors who say that we can take anything happening to us, but
Yeah.
to our family it is difficult.
Yeah, yeah.
You have had the toughest phase in your life when your son, who was a child back then, got diagnosed with cancer. How difficult was it for you? Because like you said, that you are an ambiverted person. Sometimes you dabao the emotions of fear.
I think generally men do that.
Yeah,
Most men
exactly.
do that. Yeah.
How was it to balance the situation when you have to dabao the fear also, but you're also scared, right, at that point?
I mean, you implode, and I think men are unfortunately conditioned to deal with that day in and day out. But it's a turbulent time in my life that, you know, अगर किसी ने भी खुदा ना खास्ता इससे गुजरे हैं, they know what it feels, and then when they look back, they feel like, how did I have the energy, the courage, and everything to deal with that? It's unrealistic memory of what happened. बस आपको टैकल करना पड़ता है, और एक इसके साथ साथ यू हैव टू कीप अ सेंस ऑफ होप कि चीज़ें ठीक हो जाएंगी, एंड इट्स अ फाइट फॉर सर्वाइवल.
Yeah.
इट्स फाइटिंग फॉर योर लव्ड वंस, और हम सब में वो चीज़ है. इट्स नथिंग स्पेशल विथ मी और माई फैमिली. जब भी किसी के साथ ऐसा हुआ है, everyone gets together and makes that decision that we have to fight for this family member and make sure that we sail through.
But when you got the news, how did you take it? Like, what was your first reaction to it, and what actually
No, it was
happened?
it's just blocking it out. It's just being a little defensive about it. But then after that, you have to be you have to be accepting to that, और acceptance में फिर आप उस चीज़ के साथ जूझना और लड़ना शुरू करेंगे. It comes as it hits you like a ton of bricks, and it's something that you can never be prepared for. No one can be prepared for, because something like that is something that just comes out of, it's like a curveball that comes into your life. It's very difficult to encapsulate in words. It's quite something, but you have to have that courage and hope you'll get through it.
You know, I have when I on Instagram I follow this page of this really they're a family from abroad, and their child is dealing with a similar disease, and they're making videos to make her smile all the time, and it breaks your heart when you see it, because I have a niece who's 13 years old, and it breaks my heart because she's like my child and all of that. The point is that at that point they have said that there are parents who, when they go through this, they tell the kids that this is what is happening, or they don't say it for their, and each to their own. How did you deal with that situation? Because your child was really young, like he was 3, and
I mean, my child didn't know any better back then, because he was just around 3 years, 10 months. तो obviously आपको एक air of positivity रखनी है घर में. आप दिखा नहीं सकते हो कि ऐसी चीज़ हो रही है, because for that child to recoup and recover, आपको confidence instill आपको करना पड़ता है as a parent. You have to discuss that in hushed tones, और उनके सामने आप discuss नहीं कर सकते हैं. And you have to make them feel that everything will be fine. Kids are very resilient यार. I think जिस तरह वो इस चीज़ को battle करते हैं, वो सबसे बड़ी सीख मुझे उनसे ही मिली कि we as adults take so much of stress and load in our head by overthinking. Kids don't overthink. And this is a certain conditioning through our culture and society, जहाँ पे overthinking becomes a disease after a certain age. 3 साल की उम्र में, where do you ever, you don't know any better, right? You don't
That's
like
true.
overthink for anything. You have no life experiences.
That's true.
इतना baggage लेके हम घूमते हैं after a certain age, तभी उनके पास नहीं था. So I learned a lot from him. Like, this is what happens when you don't overthink things. You take his treatment, and the next minute he's like running around in the hospital, smiling and jumping around. That's why kids recover. That's why the prognosis of kids with diseases is so good.
Yeah.
Touch wood.
And Touchwood, I think he's grown up to be a beautiful boy. Now he kandhe se kanda mila
Yeah,
ke
he's taller than
taller
me.
than you.
Yeah.
So what are the things that he's teaching you now? The new age things that you possibly didn't have clue of. What are the things that you discuss? Because he's like a buddy to you.
Yeah, I mean, they're more astute with social media, which is scary. He's more astute with AI, ChatGPT. तो हमेशा ये चीज़ें मुझे सिखाते हैं. एंड जब मैं कुछ कहता हूँ कि अच्छा ये हो रहा है, वो हो रहा है, When I look at a photograph sometime on Instagram, I'm like, look at this video. It's like, Dad, please, are you dumb? That's AI. So वो एक generation है जहाँ पे you're learning from that generation because they are born into this. They are masters of technology like you'd never be. I think I'm good at technology. लेकिन he had an iPad in his hand at the age of 2, which is also scary. तो हमें भी as guardians थोड़ा सा उन्हें protect करना पड़ता है and make them understand the trappings of social media because हम पले बढ़े हैं एक ऐसी दुनिया में जहाँ social media नहीं हुआ करता था. So we know the pitfalls. They don't. They don't understand that they are in the pit. So we know from a bird's eye view that where they are going. So थोड़ा सा हमें भी to rein it in for them.
But is he like brutal with his opinions about your movies?
Very brutal. He's just extremely harsh. I think that's an age and it's affliction of teenagers these days.
What was the last?
Oh, I don't want to tell you, but he's just really brutal about everything. It's not just about movies, just generally.
Generally.
Yeah, generally, it's just extremely brutal and he needs to know how to tone it down. I think a lot of teenagers are like that.
Yeah, that's
right
true. My
now.
niece.
Very, yeah.
It's getting a little too annoying.
Exactly. But that's the world they've seen. That वही दिखता है आपको Twitter पे, Instagram पे, YouTube videos में. They're just taking that through the culture and society that they've been brought up in.
Would you say that you're less impulsive now? Because I saw this interview that you did with Lallan Top, and where you said like कि मेरे rapid fire में comment के बाद सब कुछ फीका पड़ गया है. Would you think that people are more guarded? Like I started off saying that you've always been unapologetic.
No,
it was
people
not
are very
meant to
guarded.
demean. It was like, but
Yeah,
today
people are very guarded right now because of cancel culture. आप देखते हैं कि कुछ भी आप जो बोलते हैं that can and will be used against you. अगर और बहुत लोगों के sentiments बहुत easily offend उनके हो जाते हैं आजकल और social media पे it's this echo chamber of people who love to get offended. I'm not too much on social media, nor do I care.
But
so I'm still chill about it.
But would you still be guarded, or
No,
would you still say the same
I'm not
thing?
guarded at all. I don't really give a damn.
A huge conversation has come up in the form of like who deserves the opportunities that they're getting. And it is becoming a bigger conversation because even industry people are saying that because industry is going through a low. There have been people from, families, like there's Alia, there's Ranbir, there's you, there's everybody, Karisma Kapoor, Kareena Kapoor, who have made sure that they deserve to be getting the roles that they do. But there's also a section who's getting trolled and like ridiculed every day for bad performances.
Yeah.
How do you see the industry functioning? What should the industry be doing?
I mean, if they are getting opportunities in the industry, कोई तो पैसे लगा रहा है, वो उनके पैसे हैं, तो आपको क्या लेना देना इस चीज़ से? कोई पैसे डाल रहा है उन पर, आपको लगे कि वो बुरे एक्टर हैं, उनके पास credibility नहीं है, but that's your opinion. Someone's not a fool. उनको कुछ मिल रहा होगा, इसलिए वो उन films में invest कर रहे हैं, और they must be having their own set of reasons to do that. Like I said, everyone's got an opinion. तो वो एक एको चेम्बर है जो चलता रहेगा, लोग बात कर ले. अभी तो नेपोटिज्म का मामला खत्म ही नहीं हुआ है, आज भर भी आप देख रहे हैं कि वो कॉन्वर्सेशन खत्म ही नहीं होता है.
बट इट्स नॉट अबाउट नेपोटिज्म ना सर. क्या हो जाता है कभी कभी फिल्म क्रिटिसिज्म से हटके ना लोग बॉडी पे आ जाता है, अपीयरेंसेस पे. रिसेंटली इट वाज स्पोकन अबाउट लाइक there were conversations about Ibrahim and his nose and all of that. Even if they didn't like the movie, it was not about the film, and that person was constantly tagging people and doing it. Do you feel like it's becoming hatred? Like,
I think these people should start reading comments on social media.
Yeah.
I don't read comments. Like, I've not read any comments about things when I put up anything, like a promo or a song or a picture. I used to. Now I realize what happens. You can't take that. You gotta take it with a pinch of salt.
But there is Excel also who promotes real talents, like whether they are from film families or not, is what I believe in. And I genuinely mean that when I say it, just not because I'm sitting here. And thank you so much for this lovely chat. I hope that after the movie releases, after we watch the movie, we'll have a longer conversation. And I know because of the trailer, it's so powerful and it's powerful, but it's got a lot of heart in it. So I know that it will connect with a lot of people. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for doing this.